from Jason Begay, who recently went through a disastrous divorce, to Tracy Spiridakos' newfound love. Here's the Chicago PD cast revealing who they are dating. Let's kick this off with Jason Begay, who used to be married to the lovely actress Angie Janu. They were hitched from 2000 to 2020 and have two adorable kids, Bix and Bo Bear. Angie, just like her ex-hubby, is also an actor. She starred in Too Good to Be True back in 1997, so the acting bug runs in the family, but love sometimes takes unexpected turns, and Begay decided to file for divorce in 2017. Apparently, they'd been separated since 2016, couldn't patch things up, and had grown apart. In the divorce proceedings, Begay agreed to pay spousal support but wanted to hold on to some inherited property and mineral rights in Oklahoma and Texas. He also wanted to keep the money from a property sale in Washington, D.C. Fast forward to 2020, and the divorce was finalized. But there were some rules they had to follow. They agreed to make important decisions regarding their kids' health, education, and general well-being together. Oh, they were not allowed to talk trash about each other or their families in front of their sons. A classy move, I must say. Let's talk numbers, though. Begay was ordered to pay Janu $14,200 per month in child support. Bix gets $5,320 of that, and Bo takes home $8,880. Plus, there's the spousal support of $16,700 per month. As for their homes, Begay got to keep their Chicago pad, while Janu scored their cozy residence in Malibu, California. So, for those of you wondering, the man is single at the moment, but what about Sophia? I know she's the one you're all super curious to know about. Well, before Chicago, Sophia was a huge star from One Tree Hill, and that's where her love story began too. On the show, she crossed paths with the charming Chad Michael Murray, and sparks flew between them. Their love story kicked off in 2003, shortly after the show hit the airwaves. It was a match made in TV heaven. In April 2005, Bush and Murray took the plunge and exchanged vows in a breathtaking oceanfront ceremony in Santa Monica, California. But unfortunately, the honeymoon phase didn't last long, and just 5 months later, their fairy tale ended. Bush said their marriage was void from the start because of fraud. Ouch! It seems their visions of marriage didn't align, and Bush believed in the sanctity of the institution, while Murray had a different perspective. Despite the abrupt end to their marriage, the two managed to maintain a professional relationship. But here's the interesting part. Despite having some on-screen sparks with a few of her former co-stars, it was confirmed by Us Weekly in June 2022 that she tied the knot with Grant Hughes in a dreamy and romantic ceremony. But these two weren't her only lovers, because Sophia also dated Jesse Lee Soffer. She had a 2-year romance with Jesse during her time on the show. These two had some real chemistry, both on and off the screen. But as time went on, their paths changed, and they decided to part ways in 2016. Love can be a tricky game, even for the stars. Sure, Sophia's romances with her on-screen heroes didn't turn out successful. But don't worry, our star Jesse found love once again. 2 years later, it was confirmed that he'd started dating a fellow cast member from the Chicago universe. This time, his heart was captivated by a talented actress from Chicago Med, none other than DeVito. But as fate would have it, their love story reached its end in 2019. Sometimes even the strongest connections fade away, and that's precisely what happened with these two. Since then, he's chosen to keep his romantic life under wraps and hasn't made any comments or public appearances with a significant other. As of 2023, it appears that he's embracing the single life. Who knows what the future holds? Love may come knocking at his door when he least expects it. Before you get all disappointed about the lack of love in their lives, though, I'd like to tell you that Yoncita has a very beautiful relationship. Our talented star, John's happily married to his wife, Lisa Gomez. They got married in the year 2000, and since then, their love has only grown. Together, they've been blessed with 4 wonderful children, a son named John Jr., and 3 daughters named Madison, Haley, and Jessica. Later in 2018, Sita took to Instagram to celebrate their 18th wedding anniversary, and he did it in the most romantic way possible. He shared a sweet post featuring a photo of him and Gomez sharing a heartfelt kiss. Alongside the photo, he poured out his feelings, expressing his deep trust, admiration, and reliance on his beautiful wife. He described her as a gift, not only to him and their family, but to everyone lucky enough to call her a friend. It's clear that their love has stood the test of time, and their bond has grown stronger through the ups and downs of life. During an interview on The Steve Harvey Show in 2015, Sita even gave a glimpse into the secret of their successful marriage. He revealed that their key to happiness was staying close together. They made a conscious decision not to work apart, understanding that being apart doesn't work for them. And while Sita has it going for him, he's not the only one. Marina Squarciati also has a beau. While her character on the show has experienced the ups and downs of an on-again, off-again romance, Marina's real-life love story has been much more stable. In fact, she's been happily married for several years. Despite Marina's long acting career and her occasional appearances in the public eye, who can forget her role as a publicist who had a fling with Chuck Bass on Gossip Girl? She prefers to keep her relationship with her husband, Eli K. Oliphant, is relatively private. The couple exchanged vows in 2016. Interestingly, their love story began over 20 years ago when they were both students at Northwestern University. While Marina pursued her passion for acting after graduation, Eli chose a different path and ventured into the world of law. He's a lawyer based in Chicago, working on his legal expertise in the city. And even though Eli does have an Instagram account, he prefers to keep it private, allowing their personal lives to remain more intimate. In 2017, Marina and Eli welcomed their first child into the world, adding another chapter of joy to their lives. There's been a lot of talk about who Patrick Pfluger's dating, so let me spill the details on that as well. Love is in the air for this guy because he recently took to his official Instagram page to share some envy-inducing vacation pictures with his girlfriend Rima Mara. In these pictures, the couple struck a pose in front of the iconic Stonehenge monuments on a glorious sun-kissed day. With beaming smiles on their faces, they captured the magic of the moment in a selfie. And that's not all. Our actor also treated us to glimpses of the charming bed and breakfast they enjoyed during their stay in the English countryside. So it looks like things are all good on this end. And fortunately, Tracy Spiridakos is also doing pretty well for herself. Back in 2012, she made headlines when she revealed that she and her then-boyfriend, John Corr, were engaged. It looks like love blossomed between them on the set of The Boy She Met Online a few years earlier. It's fascinating how life imitates art sometimes. Tracy and John even shared the screen in other projects, including the television series Being Human. They were a dynamic duo both on and off the screen. But love can take us on unexpected journeys, and it seems that Tracy's love story had its own twists and turns. After dating for 2 years, John got down on one knee and proposed to Tracy in December 2012. Fans were excited and hopeful for their future together. The couple eventually decided to call it quits, ending their years-long relationship. No one knows exactly why they broke up, though. Fans were rooting for them to walk down the aisle, but sometimes life takes its own course. Since parting ways with John, Tracy's moved on to a new chapter in her love life. Apparently, she's found happiness with singer, songwriter, and film producer Justin Ruane. But before you get a little too excited, let me tell you, as of now, that's all we know about their relationship. It seems that Tracy prefers to keep her personal life more private, so we're all curious about the details of her newfound love. And there you have it! From Tracy Spiridakos' newfound love to Jason Beghe, who recently went through a disastrous divorce. That was the Chicago PD cast revealing who they are dating.